Now that is one butt ugly looking face sculpt. Okay. Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel in Malaysia. The official images of the MOTU Origins Turtles of Grayskull Stealth Ninja He-Man figure just went up, and I've been looking at them up close, and I have to tell you, I just can't figure out why this is the level of sculpting that we are still getting for a vintage style He-Man figure in this modern day and age. Okay, I can't figure it out, but more on that later as we get into the video. Now, this was a figure that I was in fact looking forward to. We saw a glimpse of it when the checklist for Turtles of Grayskull Wave 3 went up, and I was pretty interested in the figure because firstly, it was the first actual He-Man figure that was being introduced into the Turtles of Grayskull line. I mean, we did get like a mutant slime-infected version of him from Wave 1. That doesn't really count. But this is the first time we're actually seeing an actual He-Man figure in the line, and they decided to give him an all-new variation that we've not seen before. Stealth Ninja. Okay, I think there's been a Ninja He-Man before. In 2002, maybe it was a martial arts He-Man or some kind of samurai He-Man, something like that. But this is pretty much the first time we're getting this particular variation of him in this 5.5-inch action figure scale. And I was pretty interested, especially since the pictures that we saw had him with a ton of accessories. That's right, okay, I'm looking at this image and I'm just thinking that it's fully value for money. Imagine those figures that you sometimes only get like a single staff or rod. Okay, that's bullshit. Okay, but this figure comes with a ton of stuff, and let's check out everything that he comes with. He gets the same basic He-Man body, although it looks like the armor has been given a redeco. He gets a hoodie, a cloak, he's got the power sword, he's got armor bits for his shoulder, elbow, and knees, and he's got something that looks like a faceplate. The faceplate is pretty awesome, I have to say. I don't think that we've gotten a He-Man figure ever that comes with a faceplate. Alright, it's kind of like Optimus Prime, but I think this thing looks awesome. Alright, also the fact that he's got a hood and a cloak. The cloak and the hood have this really torn up, banged up look to it. It kind of gives you that medieval Lord of the Rings vibe. And I think that all of this stuff here, the faceplate, the hooded look, it's the first time ever that we're getting any of this stuff to go together with a He-Man figure in MOTU Origins. So that alone makes this whole thing stand out. Also the fact that He-Man appears to have a portion of his boot missing. Okay. Alright, his right boot to be exact. Okay, there's a portion that's missing and you see his exposed toes. Okay, again, this is a first, alright, for MOTU Origins, the battle damaged He-Man boot. Alright, so all of this stuff is great, okay, but it's just that when you take off that faceplate that's on him, what you get is this face sculpt, alright, and I gotta tell you, okay, this is one freaking ugly looking face sculpt. Okay, what is up with this sculpt? Alright, this is bullshit. Okay, it's been like 4 freaking decades. First of all, they're rehashing the vintage He-Man head. Okay, fair enough. Alright, we've seen this before in Origins. They brought back the vintage He-Man head like 100 times already. But somehow, even in that, okay, never mind the fact that they're just reusing the vintage head, but they've just made this thing into something else. Okay, he's got like one eye squinting, one eye enlarged. I mean, who's he supposed to be? The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Look, guys, we deserve better than this at this point. Okay, Origins is like something like almost 5 years running now already. Are you telling me that they just can't give us a better face sculpt for a standard 5.5-inch scale He-Man figure? I mean, we've seen pretty good face sculpts elsewhere. All right, I think the cartoon collection He-Man head was okay. It's not bad, definitely. But, you know, basically the vintage style He-Man head has always had this particular look to it, okay? Like he's not fully angry, but he's getting there. He's got this steely-eyed gaze, like he's about to take on a whole battalion of enemy soldiers and it don't mean a thing to him. You know, he's always had that particular expression. They tried to bring it back for Origins, somehow to give him some kind of a grimace of sorts, but it didn't really work out. They gave him an angry, screaming face. Also, nobody really talked about this thing. Okay, so they scrapped all that. They went back to the vintage style expression. They've basically been sticking with this particular expression for the longest time already. And now you're telling me that this particular head, they're trying to switch it up by giving him an enlarged eyeball and maybe more exposed teeth. I don't know, man. Okay, whatever it is, all right, they can do a whole lot better than this. I don't know why they're not. Okay, are they afraid? Is it a situation like the sculptors are just afraid to mess with a proven formula? Are they afraid of the He-Man community out there. All right, it's like the He-Man community is not going to forgive them if they messed with a vintage formula, a vintage style. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what the deal is, but it does appear as though they tried to just slightly adjust the vintage facial expression, just ever so slightly. Okay, without any dramatic changes, but just adjust it a little bit. All right, to give us something a little bit newer, and it still ended up sucking. Okay, so they can't apparently just give us a whole new revised vintage style face and expression. Apparently they just can't do that. I don't know why in 4 decades. Okay, but whatever it is, all right, it's just bullshit. All right, whenever I see a He-Man figure being reissued, I just wonder to myself, why can't we just get different face sculpts for these figures? All right, it's already a cool concept. Stealth Ninja, yeah, whatever. Okay, he's got cool stuff. All right, cool accessories. But you know, that face sculpt is just total BS. Okay, guys, let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. Why can't we get a better He-Man face sculpt for the 5.5-inch scale Origins line or any of these vintage inspired lines for He-Man? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys again real soon with more content right here. Take care out there.